So once again, thanks for dropping by the channel. If you like the content, if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. Now let's get into this. So obviously we found out last week that UCAD had cleared Dillian Whyte of any wrongdoing following his test where he tested positive for banned substances. Now, as stated by UCAD, it was minimum amounts. Look, it's been talked about already on this channel. We've all had our discussion about it. We all give our opinions on it. It's over now. He's been cleared. That's the end of it. So the question was, well, what would the WBC do? Because obviously I don't know if it was necessarily that they suspended Dillian Whyte, but I know they suspended the mandatory until 2021. Given the fact that all these things were going on, and then they announced Tyson Fury as the mandatory for Deontay Wilder in 2020. So the question was kind of, now that he's been cleared, will the WBC fall back and will they decide, you know what, actually no, we'll make Dillian Whyte mandatory for Deontay Wilder in 2020, we'll give him that title shot. That was what a lot of people were asking. Is that what happened? No. No, of course not. It's the WBC. They do what they want to do. So the WBC have said that no, Tyson Fury will remain the mandatory for 2020 and Dillian Whyte will have to wait a further year until 2021. Okay? Now, if you're Dillian Whyte, if you're Dillian Whyte, if you're hearing all that, it's got to be disheartening. He's really been on a crusade to get to Deontay Wilder. He's wanted that WBC title shot. He could have had the AJ fight this year, back in April. He didn't. He didn't take that fight, for whatever reason. I think it was the money. But he didn't want that. And it just seems like now he's further away than ever from Deontay Wilder. I know they're saying he has that title fight in 2021. But who's to say that Wilder Fury 2 isn't going to be controversial? Maybe there might be, a close decision again. Maybe there'll be a knockout, come from behind knockout by Wilder. Who knows? And how do we not know that the fans won't want to see a third fight? Make it a trilogy. And with WBC, they will be, quick to just say, you know what, hang on a sec, let's just do this trilogy. We'll push Dillian Whyte's mandatory back further, and he may have to wait again. The WBC would do something like that because, all things considered, when the rematch, when the first fight happened, it was a draw. The WBC were pretty quick to come out and say, right, immediate rematch, ordered. And I think Dillian Whyte was set to face Brazil for, I think it was the silver title or the interim title, one of those things. A minor title. And obviously, Fury decided, no, I'll fight Tom Schwartz, not O'Wallon instead. And therefore, Dillian Whyte got that fight against Oscar Rivas for the interim title, and Brazil got the mandatory shot. So WBC really do tend to make things up as they go along. So with regards to Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder facing in 2021, if Wilder still has that title by the time, I think Dillian Whyte, it may be longer than 2021. I really do think Dillian Whyte, before he won the interim WBC title, he was top 2 with WBO. I think it was Usyk then Whyte. So it may be worth maybe seeing if the ranking is returned now that he's been cleared by UCAD, and maybe even go down the WBO route, because I think the Usyk fight's a more winnable fight than Wilder. I think Wilder, that's a couple of round job. I think Whyte plays right into Wilder's hands, straight into Deontay Wilder's hands. And when I was watching the commentary on his fight with Marius Vac the weekend, the zone commentary team picked up something. They said, like, Dillian Whyte, he's been improving. He's been taking difficult fight after difficult fight. But that's what as they said in that, they're difficult fights. They're putting miles on the clock. They're taking a bit away from even the Marius Vac fight. Even though, Dillian Whyte wasn't the greatest shape, he took a good few headshots in that fight. It wasn't an easy fight. And this is Marius Vac, who was stopped in 9 by Martin Bakole this year, I think. Who was, losing very close decisions to Artur Szpilka. So, Dillian Whyte, it didn't look good. I know he wasn't in shape and the sharpness was way off, but even still, I think he plays straight into Wilder's hands. I don't think it's a difficult fight for Deontay Wilder. That's why I'm surprised he hasn't fought him yet. Because I really don't see... Dillian Whyte could obviously win if he caught Wilder with a left hook just right. But he's slower than Wilder. He's more wide open. He's a leaky defence. I think Wilder'd have a field day with him. Not the quickest feet in the world, not the quickest hands in the world. I think Dillian Whyte would be cannon fodder for Deontay Wilder. But we may never know. We may never get to see that fight because God knows when we'll actually get to see that fight happen. As for Usyk, I don't think the Usyk fight is as hard for Dillian Whyte. I'd still make Usyk favourite to beat Dillian Whyte, definitely. But I think that Usyk's not the puncher that Wilder is, but he's more of a boxer. So I think that Usyk would try to box Dillian Whyte more, but I think that's where Dillian Whyte's kind of size and brute force that he tries to impose on fighters may help him out in that fight. Whereas against someone like a Deontay Wilder, if he comes straight at Wilder, he's walking into right hands, left, right and centre. He only takes one, as we know with Deontay Wilder. So, that's kind of that's what I have to say on this. WBC, yes, they have exonerated Dillian Whyte along with UCAT. They've said he will get his mandatory shot, but 2021, could be 18 months to maybe even 2 years. Who knows how long it'll take. But that's kind of where we stand with Dillian Whyte now, post UCAT. So, it is what it is. And, it's a shame for Dillian Whyte because I do like watching Dillian Whyte fight. And, the man deserves a title shot at the end of the day. He does. He's been number 1 ranked for the best part of 2 years, maybe more. He's fought very good opposition, very tough opposition. Joseph Parker there, which is Aura, to name a few. I'm sure I'm probably missing it. Oscar Rivas is a very good fighter. So, Dillian Whyte's been in there with good opposition. So the fact that they're making him wait, just give the man his title shot at the end of the day. That's what I got to think. So those are my thoughts on this. Let me know what you think down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Back out with the camera. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. Subscribe for new, of course. And as always, I will talk to you after.